There's something deeply satisfying about a full set. Whether it's holiday Starbucks cups, baseball cards, or Beanie Babies, there's a hit of dopamine that comes with seeing every piece lined up, color by color, year by year. And for a while, it's exactly what the Thierry Mugler A Men line became for me. Every time a new spinoff came out, I'd start watching department store counters like a hawk. I knew which stores got stocked first, I knew the scent reps by name, and the moment that I saw that next shiny bottle hit the shelf, I'd grab it. Sometimes before even smelling it. Why? Because visually, I wanted that row to look complete. It wasn't about the scent, it was about the pattern, the shape, the satisfaction of order. I wore a bit of them, some more than others. My wife even got into a few of them, especially Ultra Zest. That bottle's the most depleted of the bunch by far. At one point, I thought about picking up a backup, but by the time I went searching, prices had already shot up way past what I could justify, and suddenly, something I wore casually became something I couldn't afford to replace. And now I'm facing this padded, bubble-wrapped bin and realizing I wasn't buying these to wear, I was buying them to own, to finish the set. But now that I'm unpacking everything and getting honest, here's the problem that I'm running into. I don't want to keep all of them, but keeping just one or two, that messes with my head. Because when your mind gets wired for completion, you start to believe that breaking up the group somehow makes each one less. You attach words like sentimental to the collection as a whole. You imagine a missing piece on the shelf if you let it go, and that stops the decision from happening. I'm doing my best to change that and to tell myself that it's not all or nothing, that I can appreciate what a fragrance meant without needing to keep every variation of it, but I'd be lying if I said it's easy. There's a part of me that would rather see the whole Mugler collection go together, not out of spite, but out of respect, closure. I'm still figuring that part out. So today, as I open the rest of this box, I'm going to be honest about what I feel, not just what I smell, because this isn't just about fragrance, it's about self. And if I find myself hesitating, if I stumble over the word sentimental, then I know I still got some untangling to do. But that's the goal here, not just to declutter, but to confront, to tell the truth about how we assign meaning to objects and how hard it is to let go when that meaning lives more in our head than on our skin. So here we go. Now, this one's not fair. You guys already saw this one in one of the last videos. I had unboxed it, so this one's already out. This one is okay. This was one of the prime examples of purchasing to complete the set, not because I thought the scent was amazing. It was just one of those, I had to have it because I didn't have this white color bottle. And the scent is, to me, marginal at best. Is it unique? Sure. But is it something that I say, ooh, I need to wear it? Absolutely not. And it's one of those ones to where if I do get rid of the set, that'll be probably one of the least ones that I'm even, worried about, if you want to call it that. So here we go. The next little magic styrofoam unwrapping. Here we go. Okay, let's see what this one is. No. Oh, pure Tonka. Pure Tonka. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to smell like a whore. These sprayers are the worst. Oh, that is good. So I guess Tonka is similar to vanilla. So this has a vanilla coffee kind of ish, almost like a fresh brewed pot of coffee, but with something else dark and funky in there. And I don't know what that is. But this one is good. It's unique. And if I were going to, say how much I appreciate this one if compared to the whole group, this is probably a 7 out of 10. It's really, really, really good. All right, here's the next one. Okay, this one is Ultimate, A Men Ultimate. So I think this is probably when I jumped off of the fragrance train, and it was like my last, okay, I'm not purchasing fragrance anymore. I think this was one of my last ones. And this one's good. And the reason why I use inflection is because it doesn't remind me of the other things in this bottle. It smells more modern, like they were trying to hop on the bandwagon of what else is out there that's popular. And they decided to make a nondescript, hey, blend in with the crowd kind of version. That's what this one is to me. And I won't be upset to see that one go. I don't think it's rare or unique or anything to where, you know, if a friend said, hey, you know, those bottles with the star on them, I want to buy one. Which one should I buy? I wouldn't tell them that one. Not that it's bad. It's just, you know, it's kind of like the white one, the pure shot. It's okay. It's nondescript. Okay, I know I don't even have to look at the bottom of this one. This one's pure Havane. I don't know how to pronounce some of these things. You know, the pronunciations most of the time are always fancier than they need to be, in my opinion, and I mispronounce every one of them. I always put emphasis on the wrong syllable. It's one of my skills. But this one, I'm gonna pick a different arm for this one. Oh, geez, this one is like cognac and a cherry cigar to me. Like that's what it, like if you were to think of like you have some really, you know, really good spirits and a really nice like cherry cigar, that's what this one is. Now this one, I probably have to put this at, if we were rating these from, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to put this one at the top spot. I don't believe from memory anything beating that, but I could be wrong because I don't remember all of them. You think I would, but I don't. So we're gonna find out. All right, next one. This is exciting, this part, I'm not gonna lie. You know, even though I kind of know what's in here, like each one's kind of a surprise. All right, I believe this is the original A Men. Yeah, this is the original A Men. There's no shower that's going to cure this. I'm going to stink. That's good. I mean, it's really good. It brings back, so, you know, they say that, you know, scent has that power to bring back memories. And this one just puts a smile on my face. Not because maybe it's the best smelling of the group, but because I've worn it for so long, for so many years. I don't know when this first came out, but I've pretty much had this since then, which is like decades. So there's a lot of good memories wrapped up in this one. I don't really have a rating for it on a scale of the rest of them, but it's good. And it's, you know, I think maybe I'm giving it, you know, grading on the curve because of just for how long I've been wearing it. But all right, here's the next one. All right, I think this one is pure coffee. Now, just from memory, I purchased this one not only because it was this, but because I'm also a sucker for coffee. Like, that's one of the things that I abuse. I drink a copious amount of coffee. I just love everything about it. So I was hoping that this really, really, really smelled like coffee. And disappointingly enough, it doesn't. So, but that doesn't mean it's not good. Yeah, it's good. It really is good. I was just, you know, if you name something, you know, pure licorice and it's not, doesn't smell like licorice at all, you're like, well, okay, that's a disappointment. So I think that's the only reason why I was disappointed in that one. If they would have called it something else, I would have been like, oh, that smells really good. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. This one's red. I remember Thierry Mugler A Men. So I think this has something to do with pepper. It just says Amen on the bottom, but it doesn't tell me which one it is. And I remember this one being like peppery. Doesn't taste good. Yeah, this one's spicy and it's good. It's like weird. And I mean, weird in all the best ways. It's weird because it's unique. It's like, you don't smell this. And you can almost smell the heat in it. Almost like there's like pepper extract in it, which doesn't sound like it would be very good, but it is. There's something about it. Again, I don't have a rating scale of where I would put this in, you know, compared to the rest of the group, but it is unique. Could I see myself just like, hey, this is what I'm going to spray on and go out? Probably not, but would I maybe put a spritz on before bed or something like that, just so I can smell it because it's so unique? Yeah. So there's that. All right, next one. This is cheating because I can kind of see the color of the bottle. All right, so this one is good. I don't remember which one it is. God, you think it's called Kryptomint. Okay. This one's good. I'm running out of spots. Oh yeah, this one's good. This one is good. So this one is one of those that, even though all of these lean towards the darker, more mysterious, heavier, you may not want to wear it in, 100-degree Florida weather all the time, but man, it's good. There's just something about it I like because it reminds me of the original, but it's definitely different enough to where you're like, okay, so if I were going to let all of these go, this might be one of those ones I'd be like, ooh, I missed that one. Or this might be one of those ones to where I'm like, okay, I need to keep this one and I need to keep this one, So as of right now, these two are the ones that I would definitely keep. And maybe the original just because of sentimental value. And this is an old one. And again, I don't know if they share the same, revision or reformulation challenges that some other brands do. But I do know that it's, some of the older ones that I've had that I've replaced the bottle with something new. The new bottle doesn't always feel the same way as the old one did. I noticed this first out of all of them with Drakkar Noir. So I had this old bottle and you'd spray that stuff on and it just had balls. Like it was hairy chest, Camaro, cigarettes rolled up in your sleeve, that whole feel. And then I bought a relatively newer batch and it was like the difference between regular Coke with the sugar in the glass bottle and new Coke. Like it was different. Something just wasn't quite right about it. It smelled the same, but it didn't smell the same. I know that that's not very descriptive or helpful, but maybe you can relate with it. All right, here's the next one. All right, so I think this one is pure wood. It is. Spray in the palm of my hand. That's good. It's really good. It doesn't smell like wood in any way, shape, or form. Like no kinds of wood that I know about, but it's really good and it's super pleasant. And this, I could see totally wearing this on an evening out. Light on the sprays though, because for some reason it feels heavier than the rest of these. Like that would be a 1 or 2 sprayer and be done with it. But it's good. If it weren't for the little star in the middle of the bottle, would I own that if I had a chance to smell it first? Maybe not, Now, no. So now the way I'm looking, I wouldn't. All right, here's another one. I think this one is pure leather. Pure leather. All right. I haven't sprayed the palm of this hand. It's another one. Smells great, but doesn't smell like leather. At least any leather that I've ever smelled doesn't even have an inkling of leather. So I wonder how they get the name of the only thing that looks leather is the outside of the bottle has like a little leathery look to it, but the smell on the inside, it just smells like the regular A Men, but if they made like an A Men parfum or an A Men elixir, like something to where they up the concentration and maybe throw this ingredient and that note in there or something like that. That's what this reminds me of. Again, if it didn't have that little star in there, would I own it? Probably not. I would have to err to where I wouldn't own it. Here we go. Next one. All right. I have no freaking clue. Pure malt. Okay, I don't remember this one either. Smell like such a fucking whore. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. I have no idea what kind of malt or if that means like malt, like what they make alcohol with. So if this is supposed to be like a, resemble booze or something like that, but it's really, really good. So if you put this in a fancy bottle from some fancy whatever and said it was a lot of money, I'd believe it on this one. So that's really, really good. I don't remember myself ever wearing it though. So maybe it's because I had so many other things. Well, if you look at the level of like literally all of these, except for this one, I wore the hell out of that one. This one's about halfway, full, 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 full. I don't know on that one, full, full, full. Okay, so yeah, I didn't wear those for shit except for this one and that one. Okay, I know which this one is, and I know the state of the condition that this one's going to be in. This one is Ultra Zest, and it's down to right here. Now this one, nope, nope. Okay, I didn't spray there. Oh yeah, that's freaking good. That it doesn't smell like orange zest. It smells more like, and I'm going to go way back here. So when I was a kid, they had these little stickers where you would scratch them and sniff them. And they had one that was like a smiling orange, like, ah, and this reminds me of that scratch and sniff orange smell, but in the most flattering way possible. So if I were going to put them in, I think this just hit first spot. That's really, really freaking good. And I might be out of Muglers in this box. So that's it. So to make it to where this wasn't a Mugler all the time, you know, video, I'll do one different one. So this one's not wrapped, but I'll take it out. It's Dias and Durga, and it's called Amber Kiso. And there is a bunch of notes on the back here that I won't even begin to get into, and I'm going to try not to drop the bottle and destroy everything. I kind of remember this one, and I bought it because everyone, the community, whatever you want to call it, this was like, oh, you've got to have that one. You've got to have that one. And again, I blind bought this one, which wasn't inexpensive. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I remember like it hurt. And I got it in, and you could tell it's still full. And this has that same Band-Aid feel, whatever is in it. So I'm going to read the notes, and maybe you guys can help me out. So the notes say Japanese cedar, incense, Swara cypress, Acai Zuru maple, patchouli, iris, hinoki, leather, and tree moss is what it says on there. But this has that same Band-Aid feel that, what was the Jeremy fragrance one that was really, really strong that I just talked about? Wait, it's over here somewhere, I think. Or did I not put it? Where did I put it? Oh, it was called Date Night. That's what it was. And this has that same like nuclear, like one spray and you're going to kill everyone within a 20-mile radius of being around you. And it smells like hospital Band-Aid. So this one's a no for me. And I think the only reason why I was disappointed is because one of the early on fragrances that I got from them that was in their really, really old square bottle, I believe it's called Sir, and I have a little bit left of that. That's one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I mean, whoever created that one was an absolute genius. Like it's really, really good. So this is where I'm gonna shut it off for today. And that's it. Until next time, smell good, stay grounded, because I'm thankful I found peace beyond the chase.